What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me this early Friday morning while I get in my 10,000 steps. Good morning to you guys. The morning after an ugly Lions win, but a win nonetheless. Shout out to you guys, my subs. Thanks for riding along with me on this road to 5,000 slow motion, but still motion nonetheless. I hope you guys have a productive Friday. I hope you guys get out and get your steps in too, because I know some of you guys have been doing this along with me, and I think that is fantastic. Let's get into the topic, man. Jennifer Lewis, everybody's favorite auntie, or not everybody's, because not quite mine. I did like her back in the day, like when I was way younger, man. I think I was like 12, 13. I ain't know no better. I liked her then back in the day. I kind of liked how, she was the mom on What's Love Got to Do with It. I really liked that character of being the mom. I liked that she was like, Anna Mae is gonna be a doctor, all right? She gonna bring a steady paycheck in this house. It was funny. But Jennifer Lewis and Anna Mae's mom are not the same person at all, and we all know that now. But she was on Stephen A. Smith's show. She was dragging black men for not voting for Kamala. And here's the crazy thing. Here's the thing that I find to be weird. It was only 23% of black men who didn't vote for Kamala. An embarrassing 77% of black men did vote for Kamala. And she had nothing to say positive about the black men in that 77% that did vote for Kamala. She focused on the 23% that didn't. I don't get that. I do not get that at all. She didn't have nothing to say about the 8% of black women that didn't vote for Kamala, though. See? All that man-hating vitriol, man. Jeez, oh, peace. Whew. Where should I start? Jennifer Lewis, I don't really take her seriously anyway. She is a self-proclaimed alpha female, and I just really don't take the word of any woman that calls himself an alpha female seriously. Alpha female is just another word for masculine woman. That's pretty much it. Masculine woman, difficult woman, a woman that don't keep a man, can't keep a man, has no way of acquiring a man. Masculine men avoid her like the plague because masculine men don't want a woman that's trying to be a man. Masculine women don't like me at all. I've never had a positive encounter with a masculine woman, and I kind of figured out why. I just really observed and was like, why is this the case? Why do they dislike me so much? You guys, I'm down over here. I'm about to Fox here. Just wanted to kind of show you guys that in the background since I'm walking past. We got the Little Caesars World headquarters over there. Then back behind me, we got the way to Comerica Park. Down that way, Little Caesars Arena. I walk by there all the damn time, and I was just there the other day to watch the Pistons embarrass themselves. But anyway, about the whole thing with the alpha females or masculine women not liking me. No, masculine women do not like me. They never have liked me. And I really do think I have a theory why. It's because, and this is just due to straight up observation and reflection. They try so hard to make it a competition. They see me, I don't know if it's my aura or what. I'm tall, I have a beard, I have a deep voice, I'm confident, my posture is proud. Like these things about me, they really agitate masculine women. If I'm a guy whose shoulders are slumped over, not so sure about myself, no masculine features, my jaw struck, just one of these soy boys out there that's like, yes, ma'am, and speaks lower, they have no issue with me. It's because I'm a proud masculine man that they take issue with me. They try to make it, they try to out alpha me. They try to out masculine me. They turn it into dick measuring contest and they have no dick. So, I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, you're trying so hard to emulate what I am naturally. Like, you are trying so hard to be seen the way that I am just from existing. So, no. Masculine women don't like me. Even more so now, since I've now kind of figured out what their issue is with me, and I like laugh about it. They don't like me even more now. But yeah, Jennifer Lewis, she was on there. I guess she got injured sometime before. I didn't know about that. She was just talking about it. She's talking about how women come to her for advice. And then she started dropping names, which I thought was very strange. Because if these people aren't going around themselves talking about they seek you out for advice, they probably don't want their names dropped. So she started dropping names of people who have come to her, you know, in confidence for advice and whatnot. Well, it's not really in confidence if you now telling people that they came to you asking for counsel, is it? You know, just, I don't know, just more of that weird alpha female stuff, man. But I seen recently Corey Holcomb, and this was after the interview. He was kind of roasting her a bit, showing how she be doing. And yeah, I didn't know that she was out there acting a fool the way that she was. You know, just kind of, for her to be a masculine acting female, she was demonstrating some very odd 304 behaviors that you usually don't see from the wannabe dude types. Honestly, listen, you know, no, I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that part, because y'all gonna think that I'm being disrespectful if I say that part or whatever. And this is no personal attack towards her. I'm not trying to be disrespectful towards that woman in any way, shape, or form. I mean, she's an accomplished actress. She's done what she's done, all that sort of stuff. I'm just basically like, why you have to come for black men though? Like, you know, why is it that you couldn't, or a very subset of black men? Why'd you have to come for black men, the 23% that didn't vote for Kamala? You know, and the stuff that she was saying about Kamala was delusional nonsense. Total delusional nonsense. Like, lady, are we talking about the same person? I mean, just foolishness. Over here by the D shop. You know, we had the City Connect jerseys this year that said Motor City on them. I wonder if they're going to be coming back next season. Who knows? But yeah, the stuff that she was saying about Kamala was nonsense. The stuff that she was saying about Trump was nonsense. It just was more of that typical clueless liberal female goofy stuff. I mean, really, she was just going on, and she just sounded really foolish. Like, you could tell when people are just speaking from ignorance and from emotion and from biases, and when they're speaking from fact, information provided, you get that interview that she did. And Stephen A. Smith never checked her on anything. You know, he went on The View and he was checking them, and he's been doing other stuff, talking to different people, checking them, but he sat there and didn't say jack to her. It didn't matter how wrong what she said was. And she was saying stuff that I know for a fact he knew was wrong, because when he did other sit-down podcasts and whatnot, he was saying stuff to the counter of what she was saying, and it was factual. So she was saying things that were opposite of that. So these were things that, it's not like he's sitting there quiet because he don't know either. She's saying stuff that he know flat out is not true, and he didn't check her on anything. It was ridiculous. Absolutely freaking ridiculous. He just let her just be as loud. I think that might be the craziest thing about these alpha females like her, who call themselves self-proclaimed alpha females, these masculine liberal women. I think that's the most fascinating thing about them, is that they're so loud and so wrong and speak so confidently when they're wrong. And how people like Stephen A. Smith are so afraid to offend them that they won't fact check them. It's a really silly dynamic. I don't really think that she could have been on any other, well, The View. She could have been on The View saying that same goofy stuff and nobody would have checked her. But since Stephen A. Smith knows better, and he has no problem debating people. I was really surprised that he just kind of sat there and just let her say whatever the hell that she wanted with no sort of correction, no sort of kickback whatsoever. It's women like Jennifer Lewis that have me afraid of the generations of women after her, because she has such a strong presence and they listen to her. They respect her. They listen to her and they put these ideas that she puts into their mind into practice. And that's why I said before, I don't know about the women coming over to being conservative. There might be hope for the men. It was 23%. It was an uptick from what it was before. But the women, that unprecedented 92%, I don't know, man. Not when women like Jennifer Lewis are the voices that they're listening to. Loud and wrong as hell. But I'm going to leave it there, man. Let me get back to doing these steps. I might go swing over by Ford Field, do some more steps. It's cold as hell out here, but it ain't getting me down. I'm not sniffling, any of that stuff. I'm cool, which is crazy because of how cold it is. You would think I had a runny nose, but nope. I'm going to holler at y'all soon though, man. Peace.